Hey guys, it's Jen. I decided to check in today, maybe do a little video. I think I'm going to upload it on YouTube. I've got a super cool 16-year-old who YouTubes, and he's going to help me with some of that stuff. So anyways, I just want to share a little bit. Today marks 30 days that I have been doing well. 30 days of sticking with some lifestyle changes. Most of you know I've struggled a lot the last few years. Mostly emotional, I would say, getting my head into the game kind of a deal. Things kind of went downhill a couple years ago with some illnesses in my family and other stuff, and I just let it get out of control. And then even a couple deaths in my family. So it just like everything hit hard. And I just kind of did a tailspin, if you know what I mean. So here I am. I've tried to get back on track a few times, and I hadn't been successful. My health was really getting hit hard personally by the weight gain. I wasn't at my heaviest, but I definitely was pretty close to it. And I had to do something. My blood work was coming back looking like a hot mess. My doctor and I go to a naturally minded doctor. She can hand out prescriptions. She prefers not to. So I prefer not to be on them, but I'm on several right now. That has been hard for me because for a long time I just pushed it off and was like, no, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. But I actually had to end up doing it for a season. So I wanted to share about that a little bit because before, a lot of supplements has been the way I wanted to go, which is still true. But for a season, I'm on metformin right now. I have insulin resistance and PCOS, which my doctor, through some testing, feels that PCOS is where all my problems kind of stemmed from as a young girl. That wasn't a really big thing back then it would have been the 80s, I guess, when I had PCOS. It wasn't like a big something ever was talked about. I just knew I had bad cycles and weight gain, and the doctor prescribed Motrin, and that was it. I mean, there was no discussion of hormone imbalances or issues or really understanding why I had trouble with these things. So I'm thankful for my doctor. She's really hopeful that after we get some of the fires put out that have been going on due to high sugar and some other problems that where I always got stalled in my weight loss journey every time, like for the last 10 years when I've worked through with THM and all the stuff I've done, I always get stuck in the same kind of spot. And she really believes that she can help me push past that to really do some testing to get my hormones in order at that point. So I'm working closely with her. I have type 2 diabetes, which I've had for a while. I beat it before, got it again when I gained weight back, and now I tried really, really, really hard not to go on medication for it, like you don't even know. And down to like keto, hardly eating any sugar, like trying to get my sugar down. And my sugar was still in the high 200s. So I had to finally, my doctors just said, for a season, I want you to do this. Like, she is all about getting me off of it later. So for now, I'm on some like Ozempic. It's a weekly shot that I get. It took my sugar down really well, pretty quickly. My sugars went, under 200. Most of the time it's around 120, something like that during the day. And I'm still on the metformin, which I told you I didn't want to be on, but I had to end up doing it. But as of today, when I called in, they're taking me down to 2 metformin a day instead of 3. So I was already excited to be, that's one of the meds I did not want to be on for forever. So excited to see how that goes and if my sugar numbers, if my insulin numbers stay down. So that's some things that I'm having to do, which I'm doing for now. And I've lost some weight. I'm not losing anything quickly, but my doctor really would prefer I lost like a pound to 2 pounds at the max a week. She would not want me to lose more than that. So that's fine. I mean, it's not like I want it to be, I would love to lose 15 pounds a month and get done with things, but that's not how it's going to happen. So I'm slow anyway with the PCOS and all the stuff going on. I'm not a fast loser. So I am down some weight, which I'm happy about. She gave me a little booklet. I don't know where but it's called My Weight Journal, which you can just use your own notebook. But with my doctor specifically, because she's not a fan of medication, she makes me check in each month to see how I'm doing, see if I'm losing, to be more accountable, because she knows I've been struggling. So, and these are the things that I keep track of every day. If you want to make a note, I keep track of my calories every day because I wasn't eating enough calories. And you need a certain amount of calories for your body and your organs to function properly. So online, I can't remember what it's called. I'll have to look it up, but it's like my weight, my age, and my height, and there's a calculator, and then it shows me how many calories I should have a day minimum. And I was not coming close to that at this point. I was supposed to be having about 2,000 a day, and I was like not coming close. So I'm tracking my calories and my food to see what I'm eating. It just helps me stay more accountable throughout the day. And I know some people are anti-tracking everything and just eat these foods and you're fine. But for me specifically, with the struggles I'm dealing with, I've decided it's best just to track right now. Water, make sure I'm getting enough of my water in. I try to get 80 ounces a day. I've heard half of your weight in water to drink. So activity, I'm trying to do steps. You guys know that. I'm trying to do between 5,000 and 7,000 steps a day, which is not a lot probably for some of you, but for me, it's pretty good. So I'm trying to do that, trying to get stronger because my doctor gave me the okay to exercise. So I'm finally getting to move more, which before I was told no. So then she has me track my behavior. Like, how did I feel about my choices today? Was I happy about it? Was it a neutral day? Was I having a bad day? Like, I could have done better, kind of stuff like that. And then challenges, like what could I have done better with or added more of something. Like some days I needed more calories, or today I just didn't feel very well. Whatever it is, I kind of put in that kind of mood. How could I have done better? And then she also has me track like how many hours of sleep I got, because sleep's important. So I'm trying to track all those things every day. I have to turn my booklet into her once a month. So that's what I end up doing. So that's what I'm doing for now. I just wanted you to know what track I was on. I'm trying not to be obsessed with the scale or anything, because I know it's not going to come off fast. So I've kind of just been looking when I do, just whatever. I'm not trying to like look every day and see if it's down a little bit more. And in the app, I'm using an app called Lose It. I did pay for my app. You can do a free version, but I paid for it so I can get a couple more things. And anyway, I paid for it so I could, it's like, I think I did a lifetime thing. So, but it's gone well. I can track lots of things on there, and you can put almost any kind of, if you don't follow THM or whatever plan you follow, you can do macros in there for like keto and that kind of stuff. You can track so many different things. So, it's been really helpful for me, to track my food and to make sure I'm getting nutritionally a balanced situation going on. I was scared at first, like with the medicines I'm on, I was scared to eat different meals or having some carbs. And the last week I like made a point. My friend made me some whole grain sourdough bread, and I ate that, and my sugar slowly rose and slowly fell, and it didn't go over like 160 where I wanted it to be. And I was like so excited that I could do that and it didn't spike everything. So that was an experiment this week. And then I experimented later in the week with whole grain oats and had some oatmeal, and it went well too. It's slowly spiked, and I was thankful that I could add some oatmeal into my diet here and there. So anyway, it's easy for me to get stuck and go, I'm just going to do S's. That'll help me lose weight faster. But really for me, it's relearning the process and eating good whole foods for me. My doctor, she likes a cardio-metabolic diet similar to like Mediterranean. So I'm looking through her info too, and it's actually kind of similar to what I'm already been doing with THM. She does like the diet she's suggesting has a lot of fish. I'm not a fish person, so she's helped me adapt it to like the meats that we like to eat better. So anyway, that's about it. I just want to fill you in on some of what I'm doing. I'm not trying to keep it a secret or anything. I just trying to get myself back in gear and on track, and I feel pretty good about it right now. Even though I'm having to take some medicine, I know there's a place for it too, and I'm trying to just do what I can to get my body, she calls them that I have fires going on that need put out. So I'm trying to get those things, under control. And then hopefully she will help me wean back off of those when the time is right and things are going well. So I am on blood pressure meds too, which I'm sure many of you are. I tried olive leaf and some natural things and it didn't help me at all. But I've seen some people have like great success. So as I lose weight, I've noticed my blood pressures are getting lower. So I'm hoping I can wean down on some of that medication soon, hopefully. But that's most of the info on what is Jen doing. I've had some of you ask me, well, are you doing THM? What are you doing? I am doing pretty much THM. I'm not eating as many, E's probably as some of you might, but I am trying to incorporate them in my week a couple times and, probably have crossovers here and there too. But I'm trying to eat THM foods mostly. I need to eat more times a day as well, I was told. So I'm trying to do that because it's easy for me right now. The medication I'm on makes me feel a little nauseous. I'm getting used to it, but it definitely, hopefully going down on the metformin, she's hoping will help me do a little bit better. But when you're not super hungry and you're a little nauseous, it's hard to eat sometimes. So I've been trying to push through, make sure I get some good protein and that I'm eating. So anyway, that's about it. I just wanted to give you kind of an update of where I'm at, hoping to start some more cardio. It's not a lot of cardio, but I want to start building some muscle. I've really struggled with that as I've aged, and I want to get stronger, especially my back and, just other things. And my son, who's still at home, he's super interested in training and some of that stuff, and he's a gym guy. So hopefully he can be my trainer. You'll see him in here a little bit, helping me. So that's about it. I just wanted to kind of give you a down low on what's going on. Hopefully this didn't bore you to death, but some of you have asked, so I thought it might be a good time to give a little bit of an update. But I appreciate all of you like so much. I cannot believe literally some of you I've known for like 10 years now through THM and the internets. And I can't believe that we've been together that long. Some of you, of course, are not that long, but just the support, encouragement, continued like cheerleading that I've gotten. And it's just pretty cool to know there's that many people all over the place that care for you and that care about you. So I appreciate you for that too. So I'll check in again soon.